AC Milan striker Olivier Giroud has signed a deal to join MLS side LAFC from mid-July of this year until December of 2025 as a designated player. Giroud is 37 years old. He's going to be paid around $3.2 million per year, and he chose LAFC despite offers from Europe and Saudi Arabia. Perk, it's a big signing, but there still might be more, including Carlos Vela. Now that they've got Giroud, do you think LAFC still need to bring back Carlos Vela?
Listen, Olivier Giroud is a ridiculous signing. I don't care how old he is. He's going to be a very productive player in Major League Soccer, and maybe the key to LAFC to unlocking how terrible they've been early on this season maybe makes Denis Bouanga better. Now, that's Olivier Giroud. And you can see right there how good he's been for AC Milan in the Serie A, arguably their MVP this season. But when we're talking about if they need Carlos Vela, Carlos Vela is 35 years old. He's a great player in his time and will no doubt go down as one of the best players in Major League Soccer's history. Historic! But we're far removed from the 2019 season where he scored 34 goals, 15 assists. That historic season where he and Zlatan Ibrahimovic went to war on the field and off the field. It's been quite some time since we've seen that Carlos Vela. Forget that Carlos Vela. Anywhere near that Carlos Vela. It's been injuries. It's been low production. In fact, he's only reached double-digit goals or double-digit assists once since that great season. He's a very, very good player that is seeing his career come to an end. He's not played yet. He's still a free agent. I don't know what Carlos Vela you will get right now with him. If you sign him, it's not for him to immediately help you or to be an answer for you on the field. If you sign him, it's because we're going to see the end of Carlos Vela in a very dignified way with LAFC.
Yeah. I mean, there was at some point where we were kind of wondering how this was going to go down, right? Would they bring him back? Would they bring him back as a DP? Would they have to bring him back cheaper? This is obviously going to take a designated player spot up. There is still another DP spot that LAFC has at their disposal. They could use it on Vela or they could use it on somebody else. It has been a while, Herc. It's been 4 or 5 months since he last played. He's turned down offers from San Jose. There was reportedly a pretty significant cash offer from Chivas that he turned down as well.
Cruz Azul.
So I'm with you that there's concern about Carlos Vela, but even if we don't make it about Carlos Vela, when you look at this LAFC team, they're not that far off of it. Has it been a good start to the season? No, but we just saw them play best in the West so far, LA Galaxy, and win that game without Vela, without Giroud.
Wow.
And if there's anything I would pick at with this LAFC team, Herc, I don't think they need more firepower. I think they need better defense. I mean, they've shipped 3 against RSL. They shipped 3 against Colorado. I mean, they're giving up multiple goals in damn near every game that they play, Herc. I know you're probably not spending DP money at the back, but that's where this team needs to get better, isn't it?
I think it's the 9 position. You look at, from Carlos Vela, and I just gave you Carlos Vela's numbers. Carlos Vela last year, by the way, wasn't injured pretty much at all. He pretty much played every single game. The only problem is he played it as a 9, or a false 9, if you will. This team has been poorly constructed in that position. I think you get the best out of other players.
But Giroud solves that, doesn't he?
He does solve that, and I think when you're not chasing the game, it's easier to defend. It's easier to attack. The constant not being able to get that opening goal or to unlock them puts more pressure on that defense. And listen, you just got Edward Atuesta. You have players in that back line who are experienced, who have been there, done that. There's no reason you should be shipping in these type of goals. I really think you figure that 9 position out, the rest follows through. And then Olivier Giroud's playing well. You're going to get the best out of Denis Bouanga. Denis Bouanga's playing well. I guarantee LAFC are a contender.
So Giroud solves your 9 problem. What do you do with that last DP spot then if you're not doing anything defensive with it?
Good question, man. I don't know these days. Go big on the future. Major purchase on a U22 player that you think could be something. I mean, if you don't think they can help you solve it today, or if that's the case, Carlos Vela comes in for half a season, maybe that's not even a DP purchase. You just give Carlos Vela what he wants for this 6 months, and you retire him in a good way.
There you go. Could be a Gareth Bale type deal, as we saw, of course, with LAFC, and he went out on top as the MLS Cup champ back in 2022.